Shabbat Shalom everyone. Shabbat Parashat Truma. The parasha starts off with the description of Bnei Israel bringing the different materials for building the Mishkan. The pasuk says, the parasha starts off, Vaydaber Adonai el Moshe le'emor, Daber el Bnei Israel, speak to the people of Am Israel, Ve'ikchu li Truma me'et kol ish, and they should take a donation from every person. But it says, me'et kol ish asher idveno libo, from every person who idvenu libo. Rashi explains, leshon edava vehu leshon retzon tov. Someone that's got a good will to give. It doesn't, not just that he's giving a donation. The pasuk is telling us it matters what his feeling towards it is. Is he giving it because he's got a retzon tov? He wants to give it. He's got a warm, open heart to give it. Why does it matter? We need to collect materials. We need to build the Mishkan. Some of the other materials that were collected, the materials that were collected, the silver for the Adanim. The Adanim were the base for the actual pieces of wood of the Mishkan. There it says, Shir lo yarbe v'ada lo yamit. There every person gives the same amount. Doesn't matter who you are, what you are, every person has to give the same amount of money. But here, for the rest of the materials, we see that it's all dependent on the ratzon hatov, on the fact that a person really wants to give it. What does it matter? We need to build a Mishkan. We need a certain amount of material from each kind, some copper, different clothes, leather, stuff like coloring, all of that stuff. Why does it matter what the person is thinking, what he's feeling when he's giving the money? That's got to do with the very basic understanding that very often in life, it's not what someone gives or what someone does, but it's more about what are they feeling, what's it representing with them. Okay, the same thing. Okay, I once heard a story, I think it's a tragic story, about this couple. They finally they get engaged. They've been going out for a long time. Should we, shouldn't we? And at the end they decide to get engaged. They get engaged, and okay, the groom to be buys his bride to be a nice diamond ring, and then he says, "Yeah, now you got your diamond. You happy?" And he hands her the diamond, but that's not what she wanted. She didn't want a diamond in order to be happy. She wanted the groom to give her something. She wanted that. That's all about feeling the connection. It's not about, here, you've got a diamond. A diamond, wow, is amazing, but it's if it doesn't represent something good and warm and close, then it's totally worthless. Then you don't want it. In a way, it's even worse. So we see that the intention, the feeling, the warm heart is very important. Not only that, sometimes there's a situation. Sometimes we have a situation where someone says, yes, but I understand it should be given, and I know that it's important, and I want to be doing that, but I don't have the warm, wanting heart right now. I don't feel that way. What should I do about it? How can I go around it? That's the secret. We've mentioned already a few times. Okay, that's what the Sefer Chinuch teaches us about all of the mitzvot. And he says, it's true that normally the best way to do is first you've got this feeling, and then you do that action that represents it, and then it's clear it's the best. But sometimes it goes the other way around. Sometimes we use a concept that's called acharei ha'ma'asim nimshachim halevavot. You do the deeds, and the deeds are going to open up your heart. They're going to create the difference. So sometimes we tell a person, listen, right now you don't have a feeling towards something, but if you engage yourself in doing something, and okay, if we're speaking about relationships between people, it could be also a relationship with God, same thing. Okay, so you, groom is told, listen, you need to buy your wife something once a week. You need to buy something. Okay, so he needs to buy something. So he's on the way back home. What should I do? Stop something, just buy something, and brings it over. Yeah, I wanted to bring you a present, everything, okay. Next day, he also wants to stop on the way, but it's just going to be the same. It's not going to work. I need to stop for a moment. I need to think. What should I give? And then start thinking, what can I buy that's going to please my spouse? What can I buy that's going to make my spouse happy? And you start thinking about them. You start thinking about them. That's inevitably going to slowly open up your heart. Same thing with tefillah. Okay, tefillah. One of the halachot of tefillah is that you're not allowed to have two tefillot the same, but the words are the same. The words are the same, but the meaning, the thoughts, the intentions behind them are totally different. The same way we need to be with our relationships. Always, b'kol yom yu b'einecha kechadashim. Every day there should be with a different feeling, a different intention, thinking about it more, being involved in it. Okay, that's the secret that the Parashat is teaching us at the beginning of the Parashat. Me'et kol ish asher idveno libo. Be'ezrat Hashem, we'll all have good relationships with our spouses, with Ribono shel Olam, all with a lot of nidvat lev. Shabbat shalom.